Homer's The Odyssey, the Sirens, Scylla, and Charybdis. Upon leaving the land of the dead, Odysseus returns to Circe's island. The witch tells him how to avoid the dangers of the Sirens and Scylla and Charybdis. Then, said the lady Circe, so all those trials are over. Listen with care to this now, and a god will arm your mind. Square in your ship's path are the Sirens, crying beauty to bewitch men coasting by. Woe to the innocent who hears that sound. He will not see his lady nor his children in joy, crowding about him home from sea. The Sirens will sing his mind away, on their sweet meadow lolling. There are bones of dead men rotting in a pile beside them, and flayed skins shrivel around the spot. Steer wide, keep well to seaward. Plug your oarsman's ears with beeswax kneaded soft. None of the rest should hear that song. But if you wish to listen, let the men tie you in the lugger, hand and foot, back to the mast, lashed to the mast, so you may hear those harpies' thrilling voices. Shout as you will, begging to be untied, your crew must only twist more line around you and keep their stroke up till the singers fade. What then? One of two courses you may take, and you yourself must weigh them. I shall not plan the whole action for you now, but only tell you of both. Ahead are the beetling rocks and dark blue glancing amphitrite, surging roars around them. Prowling rocks or drifters, the gods in bliss have named them, and named them well. Not even birds can pass them by. A second course lies between the headlands, one sharp mountain piercing the sky, with storm cloud round the peak, dissolving never, not in the brightest summer to show heaven's azure, there nor in the fall. No mortal man could scale it, nor so much as land there, not with 20 hands and feet, so sheer the cliffs are, as of polished stone. Midway that height, a cavern full of mist opens toward Erebus, and evening. Skirting this in the lugger, great Odysseus, your master bowman, shooting from the deck, would come short of that cave mouth with his shaft. But that is the den of Scylla, where she yaps abominably, a newborn whelp's cry, though she is huge and monstrous. God or man, no one look on her in joy. Her legs, and there are 12, are like great tentacles unjointed, and upon her serpent necks are borne 6 heads like nightmares of ferocity, with triple serried rows of fangs and deep gullets of black death. Half her length she sways, her head's in air, outside her horrid cleft, hunting the sea around that promontory for dolphins, dogfish, or what bigger game thundering amphitrite feeds in thousands. And no ship's company can claim to have passed her without loss and grief. She takes from every ship 1 man for every gullet. The opposite point seems more a tongue of land you'd touch with a good bowshot. At the Narrows, a great wild fig, a shaggy mass of leaves grows on it, and Charybdis lurks below, to swallow down the dark sea tide. 3 times from dawn to dusk she spews it up and sucks it down again 3 times, a whirling maelstrom. If you come upon her, then the god who makes earth tremble could not save you. No, hug the cliff of Scylla, take your ship through on a racing stroke. Better to mourn 6 men than lose them all, and the ship too. So her advice ran, but I faced her, saying, only instruct me, goddess, if you will, how, if possible, can I pass Charybdis or fight off Scylla when she raids my crew? Swiftly the loveliest goddess answered me, must you have battle in your heart forever, the bloody toil of combat? Old contender, will you not yield to the immortal gods? That nightmare cannot die, being eternal evil itself, horror and pain and chaos. There is no fighting her, no power can fight her. All that avails is flight. Lose headway there, along that rock face, while you break out arms, and she'll swoop over you, I fear, once more, taking one man again for every gullet. No, no. Put all your backs into it, row on. Invoke blind force that bore this scourge of me, to keep her from a second strike against you. At dawn, Odysseus and his men continue their journey. Odysseus decides to tell the men only of Circe's warnings about the Sirens whom they will soon encounter. He is fairly sure that they can survive the obstacles after the Sirens if he keeps their spirits up and doesn't frighten them with stories of possible danger. Suddenly, the wind stops.